Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Empires and Puzzles war. We've got Minion Wars, and my team just got one-shotted. Looks like we've got the win. They're down to only 5 flags to our 18, and we're already leading. So I would say it's definitely ours to lose, and unlikely that we lose it. So, 18 flags. We will be getting the reset. So all of these teams will need to be taken, so we'll have to focus on that. Double broken hippo. A new hero for me that's good countering hippo is Persa, the Untold Tales hero that steals buffs. Oh, we got Tweedles over here. Slow speed, I believe. Yep. Strong hits, but slow speed. Scotty is going to be very weak now. Yep. God, look at new hero stats. Obviously, it's double limit break, but still far higher than she would even come close to getting to. Or over here. So, where do we want to start? This would be a good one for this particular red team. And usually we put Asterius here. So we've got blue reflect. We're strong against the tank. Probably kill a side, which would be the left side first, I think, because then we can reflect Scotty. And Ferris starts with 6 turns of ailment immunity, and 6 turns in the current meta, especially the first 6 turns, are extremely important. But we could superior jinx that. Do I complete it with my full superior jinx team? Sure. Or should we throw Persa in here since we don't really need the superior jinx? There's no hippo. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. Just trying to force her into a team. Alright, we'll stick with this. A lot of buffs from Granny to Dispel. See how we do. Okay. Decent number of moves here. God, I really wish it was possible to know on defense what plus 33% mono generation does to a slow hero in terms of what speed does it change them to, because think about how impactful the bard bonus is on defense, where people are like willing to put a bard hero in that might not be as good as some other heroes for 5% boost to mana, and then you're getting 33% so easily. I wonder if that on defense makes these heroes as if they were, fast speed or average speed or something. Alright, so we got our yellows. Almost killed her, but almost doesn't count when it comes to her. And we really need... Let me do it this way, actually, just for the comboing. But we really need to get our reds going after that, because this 3-turn silence doesn't stop their mana from being full. Stops them from firing, so it buys you time, but if you're not ready, you're just charging them up, and right after you get smacked. So I'm going to go on the left side here, and let's hope we can get some reds. Oof. Oh, come on. Got yellows again already, which is something, but look at Scotty. Oh, okay, we got the reds, but is it going to be too late? Scotty's going to fire. We've got minions on us. If we don't... So, like, question is, do I stop the left or the right? If I stop the left, I avoid 2 big hits. Because she's going to put defense down on me. Which Tweedles could really cause problems with. Scotty's hit's going to be weak. It's going to throw some stacks on me, but I feel like I can recover from that more easily than what's going on the left here. So I think I'm going to stop the left side and take the hit from Scotty, which is a little crazy, but... Oh, you fucking piece of garbage. Don't kill Gazelle. Damn, 1100 dancing, and I get hit by Scotty. Son of a bitch. Well, this big boost of damage, hopefully. Oh, these stats are crazy. Alright, well, fire should take care of him. Slowly but surely. Those yellows should take care of him. Alright, worked as expected. A little dicey, but I don't think it's fun if you don't have to make some hard decisions like we did. Don't quote me on that, because I'll probably disagree with myself at another point when it's not going my way. Alright, another Scotty. Should probably take an Arco and just go full anti-minion team. He's such a pain in the ass. This team is pretty doable though, and there's not another. I could take it here. Wow, that's a classic team with Neath and first costume Magni. Alright, yeah, we'll go here with our anti-minion team. Gotta go way down for Grimble. And then I want to go for a different color here. Different color. And then we need a healer. I don't know how I feel about Barkley in that spot, actually. Let's look at this team again. So we've got some dodge, we've got multiple snipers. So we definitely need a healer. I think we'll throw Ariel in, and then who's going to bring the team together? I might put him there because in a pinch, if I only get yellow tiles, he could do a lot for me. He could do a lot for me by putting attack down on select snipers to allow this ultimate strategy I'm using to keep working. So let's do that. He can cause a lot of damage as well. Alright. Blue diamond or 2 dragons? Probably 2 dragons because it gives me key matches for my 2 primary colors. And a blue diamond's not going to get it all done for me. Let's go for this. We need Arco to fire. I'm not going to take the purple diamond because once I get one more match, I don't need it. And I'm not worried about Arco, so we want him to fire. Zhang Fei's getting close, but we've got the ability to get what we need, and maybe we set off Arco one more time to our benefit. Yep. Alrighty. So since Massandra doesn't hit very hard, I'm going to fire her first. After Ludwig, of course. See how many hits we get from her. 1. And then this side is going to be the biggest threat for me, so we'll sacrifice a little bit of the minions that are here. Not many, actually. Alright. No point in firing Ariel again yet, but it looks like Massandra will be ready in the next turn. And then we can go ahead and start. I think I'm going to fire this diamond, which will combo big, so let's hit Arco first. Not worried about these minions, and then we're going to focus our fire on Arco right down the middle here. Get some big combos. Did he do 250 damage only? That's hilarious. Alright, might as well hit her next. 1 hit again. This fucking stone skin. Well, we're going to keep the specials rolling, so let's just put it there. We'll get all this back. Now let's put this down the side. Minions are about to come, so we'll save Grimble, get some more mindless attack here. Try to kill this cat. It's so dumb that the 888 goes off after they die. Like, what's the point of that? They're dead at that point. Even if they had a fight or a revive or something, it's not going to kill them a second time. So it's just, I guess it's just a byproduct of how the system works, but it always looks a little bit silly. Okay. By the way, in the future, my plan is, I don't think I've mentioned this on the channel, but the next time, not including this time, that we have decidedly won or lost the war, I'm going to do a full mono war of 6 mono teams, just because that's far from what I normally do. So yeah, let me know if that's something you'd like to see. Alright, pretty tough, dangerous team here, so let's go for my best team. Some leveling projects up here that I'm considering. I don't know about Umbria. If the Fiend replicated every turn, I would be more interested, but with it only going every 2 turns and her hit's not that hard, I haven't been able to pull the trigger yet. Not my highest priority anyways, so alright. Not the best match here. Erlang is a hard counter to this team due to, is it the passive, whatever it is on forces that gives attack up after using a special skill or after getting hit. We can constrain that to only 1 or 2 heroes depending on taunt. I've often thought, should I change up this team? Forces is one of those heroes that you need to have the right heroes next to him because he's only caster nearby. But I wonder if I should put Perseus there, because taunt could save me, but if I had Perseus to put that elemental defense down and heal block more often, would that be better? I think it might be better. He also gives me a good element link, but he's the key to Hippo hitting as hard as Hippo can, and this is something that occasionally when I'm against teams with a lot of buffs, instead of Perseus, I'll put like Hypnos or something, and it really imbalances the team because the effects of Perseus are very important for Hippo functioning well. So let's try it this time. Obviously, a lot of counters here. I should probably go with the Hypnos team, actually. We'll save this for another one, and we'll try this switch again. But there's too many counters here. It's like, yes, this team is strong, but I think I'm leaning a bit too heavily on the strength of the team and not building the best thing that I can. So that'll be a good healer, and I'll bring one more healer. Do we have a lot of ailments? Yes, so ailment blocking, I would say, is absolutely key for the overall success. So let's throw Cleopatra in here. All right, because this way we can negate the effects of everyone here, theoretically. Green diamond, a lot of purples and greens. So we'll start with some yellow. This would have been a shit blue board, assuming it would have been the same. Alright, so I can make the green diamond, which would assist me in a red 4 match. Or I can just make a green match for the red 4 match, which I think is smarter, but there's still a lot of greens that I could get off the board that could give way to red. I do have a Dispel here. We just are racing against Aramis and his undispellable buff blocking, so maybe we will take this diamond. Hell yeah. Oh, that took that very last tile to kill her, and then they wear off. His taunt wears off perfectly in time. We'll put the buff blocking first, and then we'll maximize the fire damage. What's the difference between hits? Yeah, 275 up to 340, and 831 over 3 to 1244 over 4. So that's like from... yeah, it's worth it. Huh. Pretty shitty, actually, considering I had Black Knight's attack up in there as well. Alright, another red combo. Could set off Cupido, but looked like it would probably kill those two. Well, not quite, but we got it in the end with a lucky cascade. We're gonna let the little baby burn. All right. So should we go for Furt, or is that Fouat? Fouat. All right. Is he dispellable? Used to be possible to know all this, but now you gotta check each time. He is. We got buff blocking. I already used Gazelle, so that would mean my Kara team probably if I was gonna go yellow, which is good, except they have a buff blocking here, so we'll go with Dispel. Just means that the counterattack theoretically is going to hurt even more because I'm bringing the strong color. So, oops, that's not Kara. That's not Kara. Where the fuck is Kara? Is she really this far down? No. Anyone else have this problem? Where the hell is Kara? Much higher than I thought. Alright, I think I used to bring Milena and an Ariel on this team. Still feel okay about that. Dispel from Milena would hurt against counterattack. She'd probably die, but... yeah, that gives me double healing, and then we gotta swap these troops around a bit. Alright, old school team in terms of my lineups. Oh, this game is crazy sometimes. All the time, actually, nowadays. Have to use the diamond to get my specials going early enough, so we will do that. Let's just do this first. So we have taunt up, but I want the dispel to actually matter, and maybe with attack up, this kills. Wow. Impressive. Alright, then we've got Milena almost ready, so they're about to get beat down. Alright, a nice little dispel before anyone can have minions, and some big damage. Not as big as I was expecting, to be honest. And I don't want them to heal. I don't want to get hit by Barkley either, but I don't want them to heal more. He tried to pull a fast one on me. Okay, not a lot of yellows, so we're just banking on sand damage at the moment. Haven't been counting. Oh, single ghosted tile was enough. Oh, Barkley, you've been a very bad dog. Alright, another one down. Single broken Aramis. Single broken team entirely, so maybe we can we make another yellow work? This is where I think, even though, it's crazy to say this, but even though Kushenku's stats are a bit dated, I think I'm going to level him. He's not able to do a 4-turn mindless attack unless you put a Bard hero on the team, because Paladins don't have the 4% mono node, and you need 23%, so he needs a level 29 Wizard and a Bard, or even a standard. No, it needs to be a Wizard troop and a Bard, which will give 25%, and then you can't have other ninjas on the team, but then you get a 4-turn mindless attack, which could really come in handy. So we've got plenty of strong yellows, nothing that's very synergized into a strong team, but I guess we can make it strong, or we could just go the direction of enough big hitters. Like if I bring, maybe it's better to go like this, and I already brought maybe this, just go for full firepower. Aramis can't block stacks, and then a couple good healers. Already used 2 aerials. It really fluctuates a lot. Oh, and I've got my best team here to use still, so we'll keep that in mind. Another healer. I would take Ignacio, but don't want to run double red. I like having healing in different colors. Could go for something like this if they have a healer. They don't, but they have a lot of good stuff I could copy. Copy Aramis for healing, could copy defense down on the flank here. Copying Dark Feather would be more healing. We're going to do that. That gives me a lot of options. Yep, I think let's do it this way. Decent tile damage here against a single broken Aramis. I'd say it's pretty good. Alright, so I like this purple to start. Combos reds and gives me multiple yellow combo options. There's the green, not as good. There's the blue, which could give more blues, but again, not my preference. So I think let's go for this. Guaranteed reds. Not panning out super great here. In terms of yellows or blues, which are very important, Aramis is about to fire, so I guess let's take the yellows. Ugh. Alright, we can block the worst of her effects. Let's go for it now. Let's keep pushing here. Alright, we got her ready again. Diamond, we got him ready. Alright, we got the yellows we need as long as we can survive long enough. Oh, please don't kill anyone. Jesus. Alright. Definitely copying him. 50% chance subsequent special skill cast. So copy him for a little bit of healing. Fire her. Okay, a little bit of damage there, nothing too much. Alright. It looks like Hathor has been given some mana. Maybe just Ojima to start and try to... How many more turns of this do they have? If it's 2. That's going to be hard to avoid. And I'm getting subsequent extra damage, so maybe let's just throw everything we have and try to take out Aramis. But first we want to fire Ojima because we want to get stacks on them. Alright, a little extra damage there. Now we can try to wait. That should give me my healing. No, it didn't. Okay. One more turn and then we can unleash something a little more dangerous. We're going to lose our Dark Feather power up, I think, but... So he's only really dangerous with subsequent casts, so... Let's see what we can do with this. We could follow with Ojima, we don't need to, so we'll save it for more negative stacks. We got no moves on the right over there. Yeah, I could have taken that blue, but I wanted to try to open up the right side a bit more. So they're just going to heal and blind me. Fuck. Forgot about that. Too much shit going on in the game to remember everything. How many turns is this? A lot. So we'll just lay in wait here. Alright, now we can finish him off, so... let's do this first so we can fire Ojima after. Alright, that went pretty well, came very close at that one point. Do I have other minion removal? So what did I used to use? I have 3 with Alucard. Grimble was my go-to. I feel like I had one other minion remover. Let's see. Hopefully I'll recognize them at a glance. I could just ignore and go with my Hippo team and just try to power through. But good opportunity to refamiliarize myself. If I pass someone, so I know Alucard, if I pass someone else that I'm not thinking of, let me know in the comments. I don't think so. Alright, we're just going to go for power here, so he goes there. I'll try this new orientation. See if I like it better. So, Calervo. Can't even load. Calervo is definitely a problem with Forces. He does seem to withstand frequently, but yeah, both of my taunts are monks, which is nice. Oops, almost didn't switch that. That's the difference between a four tile charge and not. So big difference. All right, let's see if we can blast through here on our last flag for the reset. We have officially won, and this is very helpful. So pretty much always, if I can get a blue 4 match, I'll take it. And then just trust that I can get the rest. Because getting 7 blues is the key. So we're going to save the other blues just to keep some other options for me on the board as we move forward, and we're going to focus on this side over here. So I need to remember to fire the specials differently. I've raided with this team a lot, so I'm really used to accessing Perseus all the way on the right side there. Alright, some more damage. Wipe him out. Oh, I forgot he's a fighter with that costume. So ridiculous. Here he goes. Haha. Both of them. Alright, but this is it. And it's funny, the mindless attack still triggers Hippo, but Hippo had just expired. Alright, there's the reset. Finally got 6, but this was a weaker team for us. 371. I went 6 for 6, and he got 37 more points than me. Wild. But yeah, we did well. Real quick, defense team. We're trying this passive monogain center. I went with Barkley for the minion bonus from the tank, and also the war type Ojima for the bard bonus and mono boost. So we get 38% from the tank. Cedo was the interesting choice for me. I ran her instead of Gellert, or whatever his name is, the blue alien guy, who is stronger in a way, but this ailment of hers is quite good. So first of all, she's fast speed the first time. Does some decent damage, but then if hit enemies use their special skill in the next 4 turns, that's a long time. Minus 34% attack, minus 34% defense, and minus 24% mono generation for 4 turns. That is very prohibitive. So it's like, say you wait 3 turns, and then you're like, I need to fire my specials. Now you have 4 turns from that point of being screwed. And then the second time, 435 damage, minor to all others. And this doesn't change. It stays for 4 turns. It's the same thing again, but it adds a bit of water damage and healing for her. So it felt like defensively that was better. It's more restrictive. Like sometimes Gellert only hits 2, or if you block his ailment, then he's just putting some fiends on you, which is not nearly as prohibitive. Obviously, if you block her ailment, she's just doing less damage overall, so it's a trade-off, but one that I was willing to take. Aramis for the cover and undispellable ailment protection, and obviously some boosted health healing. So it's not as threatening, so this is constructed more to punish a slow board, but she really speeds the team up. So I figured it was worth a try. We got 1 shot at the end, so let's see what happened at the beginning. Because on paper you can have your best foot forward in terms of team, and then it just doesn't work the way you thought it would in practice for some reason or another. Alright, they waited a while to hit it, which is saying something. A long while. Okay, we started with a 3, which is good. So that's punishing a bad board, because then they came in and cleaned up. And I don't think you can get a 3 and have killed the tank. So I think everyone needed to have survived, which means they had a slow start. All right, 13, then another 13. So that's excellent. Anytime you can get, depending on your level of competition, but upper mid level of competition, which is I'd say where we're at, or maybe we're low on the high spectrum, I'm not sure, but anytime you can get more than 2, that's fantastic. 0 is also amazing. 2 zeros, holy shit. Same guy. Oh wow, he really struggled. Comes in, hits a 0 against me, switches target to Ray, gets a 0, and then comes back to me, gets a 0. Damn, I wonder if he launched his phone across the room after that. All right, so this 1 shot was actually a 4 shot, or a 3 shot, because we got 2 zeros to start. So that performed fantastically, I would say. And then obviously putting a hero like Luna in there is just going to increase that further, because she's an absolute pain in the ass. So I can imagine Tom's team would perform extremely well, especially once he double limit breaks the tank, which I know he's working on. Wow, double wizard troops at 30, that's wild. All right, that's the war. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more like this. Hit the bell icon to get notified when I upload. It's not always consistent, so that icon can actually help you see the videos sooner as they come out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.